We are back at 8:11. How far would you go to get ahead at work? Well, believe it or not, some older workers are actually looking to plastic surgery as a way to move up the corporate ladder. Today, consumer correspondent Janice Lieberman is here with more on this, I guess, new trend, right?
Absolutely, because being good at your job may not be good enough. Many baby boomers are opting for a nip and a tuck to look younger as their office starts to fill up with those in their 20s and 30s. Hollywood has always been obsessed with staying forever young. Actors and actresses who make their living from their good looks, often turning to surgery to turn back the clock. But it's not just celebrities anymore. Many 40s and 50-somethings in the workplace are searching for ways to appear younger. 54-year-old Medora Kniff, a decorator, says her clients notice not just her designs, but her look.
I'm in the fashion industry. You want to be on top of things, keep up with the trends, and you want to look the part.
But I know that you really wanted to do Europe.
Okay. And 57-year-old Linda Zioli, a travel agent, says looking youthful helps make sales.
Their first instinct is to walk over to the young people. Since I've done this, I see that they walk directly over to me now. There's no hesitation.
Call it the latest business expense. Both Medora and Linda decided to get facelifts.
Race car drivers drive into walls at 200 miles an hour for their careers. Boxers pound each other in the head for 2 hours for their careers. This is some safe surgery to advance in their specific careers.
And it's not just women going under the knife. Professional men are also feeling the pressure to appear young and hip.
How old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
26. And you're my new boss.
I guess so.
59-year-old Monroe Gang works in the youth-driven field of information technology. And he's not alone in the quest for a youthful look. In fact, 1 million men underwent cosmetic procedures last year.
I want to be perceived as a senior person, but I want to be perceived as somebody that compete in a young, aggressive business environment.
Oh, make me over.
So last week, Monroe upgraded his face at plastic surgeon Zachary Gerut's office. He hopes his colleagues and clients will agree with his fiancée, who is 20 years his junior.
You think I'm looking any younger?
20 years. Now they'll think I'm older than you.
That's perfect.
Just perfect. Monroe, like Medora and Linda, went to Dr. Gerut because his procedure gets patients back to work faster than a traditional facelift. And Monroe had his surgery a week ago. Thursday he went out to work, and Monday he was on the golf course, and now he's with us right here.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
Weird.
Monroe Gang is here to show us his new look. And by the way, Pepper Schwartz is a professor of sociology at the University of Washington. First of all, Monroe, how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel rested. I feel like I've been rejuvenated, at least facially.
You don't have any bruising or swelling. You were on the golf course just a few days after you had this done.
I was actually on the golf course one day after it was done.
And so no adverse side effects?
Some swelling, definitely swelling. I shaved this morning and I didn't feel what I was shaving, but it's puffy.
I can see you have a little scar under here still that's going to take.
Cut over here.
All right, so what do you think? What do your colleagues, what do your friends think about it? And your fiancé, we know, thinks you look 20 years younger.
Everybody I'm talking to seems to say that I look a little bit, maybe more rested, a little bit more vibrant. People are telling me maybe they're going to go do something now, but it's been positive.
I think a lot of career people would do this quietly so that nobody knew, their clients didn't know, and their coworkers. You're doing this in front of millions of people. Does that bother you at all?
Not at all.
No?
Not at all. I'm not a shy guy, and this is not, I'm labeled as a vain person, and I'm not ashamed of it, and I'm good with it.
Pepper, what's going on here? I mean, it's an interesting commentary in the piece there. We heard that one woman, the travel agent, say people walk into her office and walk right for the younger travel agents. That's a real commentary on society.
It's in the species. It's not just society. There's a lot of research, sociobiology, that shows that we're attracted to young, we're attracted to strong, we're attracted to healthy. And so younger usually identifies with healthy, although not always. So what you do is you might say, okay, I can't look 25 again, but I can look like I'm vibrant, healthy in the game. And so in our society and as a species, we're drawn to it.
And whatever happened to the age as experience equation? I mean, Monroe's 59 years old, or a travel agent who's 59. Why wouldn't I walk into an office and say, that person has more experience than the younger person, I'm going to him?
Well, experience wars with old school, right? So in a society that's fast moving, experience has a lot less cliche than it used to. And the baby boomers, as much as they do have experience and they want to be, you know, the senior people, they also want to be young forever.
All right,
And
two dangers though. All right, let's remind people this isn't going to change your life. Plastic surgery.
It won't change your life, but if it changes how you feel about your life, it will certainly change how you act.
All right, and what about the fear? I don't mind if someone like Monroe decides he wants to do this because he thinks it'll help him in his job. I worry that sooner or later employers are going to start to ask employees to do this.
Well, that's worrisome because, of course, the bar gets changed. You know, if older people look younger, then what's wrong with those people who don't? And there's another social issue that you might think about, a class issue. People who can afford this can look younger. People who can't, you know, they will maybe not do so well in the job market. So I agree. I think you have some reasonable worries. But on the other hand, I think it's reasonable for people to protect themselves in their jobs the best they can.
Janice, is this a business expense?
Well, I asked Jim Kramer, and he said you cannot claim it on your taxes
can't
as of yet.
you
No,
can't
you can't
deduct
deduct it. But you can expect to pay. You know, we have some averages up here, $3,400 starting, but it can go up to $10,000, $15,000 depending where you are. So you have to have some money to put into this.
Monroe, you said, go ahead.
The doctors also said that they're scared because people are getting younger. I mean, he's in his almost 60, but people in their 40s are coming in. So where's it going to end?
All right, and are you going to do anything more? You said you're kind of a vain person. You're going to be satisfied with what you've had done, or are you going to go further?
No, I'm extremely satisfied with what I have done. You know, what I wanted to do was I wanted to blend maturity and wisdom and still maintain some youth for competitive purposes. And I've achieved that. So I don't need anything else. I'm good.
All right, Janice, Monroe, good luck.